Okay, we're here at the Cardinal Club, and right in front of it, we have a statue here of August A. Busch Jr., the former owner of the Cardinals. He bought the team in 1953. There was talk the team would be sold to a ownership group in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So he stepped forward and bought the team, and under his leadership, the Cardinals were in 6 World Series. He bought the park up on North Ranch called Sportsman's Park, renamed it Busch Stadium, put a lot of money into it, and then he influenced the brewery to put $5 million of the money toward the construction of the last stadium, which cost $28 million. So he had a lot of money put into that stadium. He also owned Grant's Farm. If you've ever been to Grant's Farm in St. Louis, it was a 283-acre home he had there. Did a lot for the community, really a lot. And he loved baseball. You probably remember if you went to a game here, he used to wear a big red hat, a cowboy hat, and he'd ride on the Budweiser ditch wagon and he'd sing that song, "Here Comes the King," the Budweiser song. Great fan. When he got to be about 90 years old, he passed away, and right before that, his son had said he had no interest in the Cardinals at that time. So he sold the team for $150 million. He didn't care anything about baseball, August the 3rd. So, but he was a real fan. He used to go down to spring training and put the uniform on and play catch with the players and the whole works. So they honored him here at the stadium. Those green seats that we looked at outside, there's 160 of those seats. They have membership here at the Cardinal Club. They can come in here prior to the game and during the game and have their food and drinks and watch the game on TV, go back out to their seats. You'll see some windows over there on your right. That's where the media has their dining. They get to come in here and have their food. They have to pay for their meals, but they dine over in that room on your right. Glass doors. Also, Tony La Russa has his post-game show in there. After the ball game, you'll see us set that up, and that's where that's conducted right there. Some great pictures in here you might check out as we're walking through. First one up here on your right, where I'm standing, is Luke Brock stealing a base. Ballpark. Here's another picture of Bob Gibson striking out 17 Detroit Tigers in the 1968 World Series. Joe Torre once played for the Cardinals as a player. Later he managed the Cardinals, and now he's the manager of the Yankees. He was the most valuable player one year also here. And for those who go way back into the 1950s, this is a ball player called Ken Boyer. Played third base, very good ball player. They retired as number 14. We're standing here at this wall indicating the different Cardinal logos throughout the years. This was designed by a local sculptor from O'Fallon, Illinois by the name of Gabe Druke. He went to the Cardinal ownership, did a lot of research with the Cardinal Hall of Fame and a lot of studying of the different jerseys, and he came up with these sculptures, and you'll see them here on this wall. Behind home plate, when we go out there, you'll see them on the warning track area. And throughout the stadium on the towers around the ballpark, you'll see these sculptures and the logos. Even though this is the first one they have depicted, it actually started back in 1922. They came up with 2 birds on a black bat on the front of the jersey. And that was just, you know, so different. Everybody else just had script across the front, the name of their team. Well, this was really unique. They had that from 1922 to 1948, this style. After they won the 26th World Series, the following year, 1927, they came out with this World Champions that had on the front of their jerseys. Well, they allowed that just for one season. The commissioner said you can't do that any more than the 1 year. And so they had to take it off and go back until 1948 with this style. Then from 49 through 1965, they used the vertical red bird, 2 birds on a bat, with a gold bat rather than a black bat. In the 50s, they came up with this trademark. It's called Slugger Bird. It actually never appeared on the front of the uniform. It was a patch that was used on the left sleeve. And there was just 1 year that the birds did not appear on the bat, and that was 1956. There was a general manager that they hired from Cleveland. His name was Frank Lane. and he decided to take the birds off the bat during 1956 and just have this patch on the left sleeve, and they had cardinals and script letters across the front. The fans went crazy, and the next year the birds were back on the bat, and he was out of a job. He also tried to trade Stan Musial to Pittsburgh, so that was another reason he got fired. So from '66, when they opened the new ballpark, they came up with a new design Redbird, and that remained through '97. Also in 66, this was the one for the kids. It's called the cartoon version of the Redbird. You can see with the mod cap and kind of a scowl look on his face was for the kids. Then when the new owners took over in '96, they came up with this new Redbird. You can see it's really an authentic looking bird on the bat, and it's still in use, along with this patch, which is worn on the player's left sleeve. It's the logo of the new stadium with the birds on the towers and that replica of the bridge here. So you'll see these throughout the ballpark, especially on the towers.